You absolutely will get wet in the biggest rapids on your river trip. But most of the time on the rafts will be spent floating along serene stretches with plenty of time to dry out between the rapids, and floating past the most amazing scenery, while admiring the geologic wonders that change minute by minute as you float by. And finding faces in the rocks. Sometimes wondering which way the river will go, and just how did the Grand Canyon form. There is no such thing as a flat hike in the Grand Canyon. You will have the chance to hike up high and take in vast vistas, and also to hike down into deep, mysterious slot canyons, often finding time to relax at the end of your journey and enjoy the rewards of your endeavors. But then there's always a return, often down steep trails back to the awaiting rafts. Although there are some hikes that are almost flat in some of the amazing side canyons, where you may find yourselves helping each other with the tricky sections. On some hikes you will find yourself in some extraordinary positions. And often the hikes will end in wonderful pools or at waterfalls. Where jumping into these refreshing oases is irresistible. On your Grand Canyon River trip, you will find yourself exploring the nooks and crannies and eating scrumptious lunches. Some hikes end at Native American archaeological sites, which will cause you to wonder what life was like for the ancients. At camp, you will become a team, helping with a baggage line to get your gear off the rafts and returning it to the rafts in the morning. At camp, you will find creative places to dry your clothes, and the evenings are often spent relaxing and making new friends, while waiting for your guides to prepare scrumptious dinners, and you are always welcome to help out. On every trip, there is always the opportunity to eat steaks that melt in your mouth. If you wish, you can learn how to bake in a Dutch oven. And most certainly you will eat fresh baked cakes or biscuits and other creative gourmet meals. The food is always great, and trips can accommodate most any dietary restriction. You will find that washing dishes is the best way to get your hands clean and warm, plus build up karma points for the big rapids ahead. You will also learn that it's best to have a flashlight when finding your way around camp after dark. And you may find that you have roommates that have very similar interests to you. And you might end up sleeping in the most unusual places. In the morning, you will marvel at the sunrise and wonder who made those tracks in the sand next to you during the night. The porta potties are usually located in the most inspiring locations, and since most porta potty sites have such moving views, you won't feel the need for reading material. You will learn at least a little geology and find yourself relaxing in unusual places. You will become familiar with the flora and fauna of the canyon, perhaps getting up close and personal with a cactus. Have a conversation with a raven. See lots of lizards. Getting very close to some of them. And every morning you will hear the canyon wren sing its melodic song.